before I say anything else, I just want to do one of these. This is obviously one of the biggest movies of the year. One of the biggest movies the MCU has ever put out. Deadpool's first movie in the MCU officially, and there was a lot of hype surrounding this movie. A lot. So much hype, in fact, that I skipped out on most of the trailers past what we saw because I'm like, I don't want to see nothing else. Because I know they're going to start showing stuff. I don't want to know any of that. So, what they showed in this movie past the first couple of trailers, I didn't know about going in. And I'm so glad that I didn't because it was just a visual treat. And if you had no inkling of what was going to happen, you just watched a movie and just was excited. It's one of those movies where you will not be disappointed. You go in just wanting to see Deadpool in the MCU, and that's what you see. So many people were like, "Oh, Disney's going to water down Deadpool," and I said, "No, they're not. No, they're not. Have some faith." And when I tell you, this is the most, but it's the first R-rated film in the MCU. But when I say it goes in zero fucks given and not holding nothing back, I mean that shit. My God, I was just smiling ear to ear the whole entire time, from how the movie starts to everything that happens in the middle. Of course, I got to dance around stuff because I don't want to spoil it for anybody else either. If y'all want to know what I think in one sentence, I couldn't believe what the fuck I was looking at. That's what I'm going to say. Go watch this shit ASAP. I know some people are waiting for the theaters to get, less empty and all that. And I get it. Stay off the internet. Because people start talking too fucking much on the internet. That's why I'm like, social media, nah. I barely went on YouTube because I'm like, somebody gonna start talking too much, or they're gonna put the fucking spoiler in the thumbnail, whatever like that, because you know how dumbasses are. And then I gotta, I gotta turn to the puncher and fight niggas. I don't want to fight niggas.
That was me walking. Sometimes not picking the first showtime of the afternoon has its negatives. Like when we got there were people who saw it an hour before us and got out. That was my only knock tonight. The fact that I wanted to walk in and have everything surprise me, but there's always 2 to 3 motherfuckers I gotta say, yo, at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking like
with the megaphone out. Luckily, like me, I keep my head down and I block out the world. Like I have protocols for this shit. It's like I have enhanced, abilities. I'm like, all these people here, they don't exist right now. The only things I hear is in this little bubble right here. Whoever's in this little circle, that's all I hear. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at your facial expression. I'm not hearing what you say. None of that. So luckily, I didn't hear nothing walking in that theater. Because if I did, then it'd have been Streets of Rage. Or Street Fighter 7 in that bitch.
But I'm just like you. I'm smiling ear to ear. Usually when I like something a lot, I have a lot to say, but I'm still in shock. Because of how good this shit was.
This wasn't a regular movie. This was not a regular movie. This is... Ryan Reynolds knows the character. He knows what we want to see. And they even go above and beyond that shit. They go above and beyond. This is a movie that obviously I'm going to be watching multiple times. Multiple fucking times. Once isn't enough. Once was a great experience. But it's not enough. I need to see it again and again and again because I couldn't have even predicted some of the things that are in this film.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. And when you don't expect it and it happens, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
There were about at least 15 oh, shit moments in this film. And that's exactly what you want. Yo, round of applause to everybody involved. Everybody. I even went above and beyond and got the fucking $40 collectible joint because I'm like, this is a movie that you got to celebrate and show something for. Like, yeah, this commemorates the day that I saw one of the best movies ever. You know what I mean? Even got the little joint with the Deadpool up there. They got a Wolverine variant, so I got to go back and I got to get the Wolverine one too. But I was so fucking excited just to be sitting there and witnessing something like this. It felt
right.
It felt right. You know what I mean? there's not really much I can say other than that, because I'm not trying to spoil it for anybody. So, before we get into some spoilers, this movie was fucking incredible. Go see it as soon as you can, and if you have to wait, stay off social media, because people talk too fucking much. Unless you don't care about spoilers. Anything to say?
Oh, go see it twice.
Go see at least twice.
Go see it twice because there was so much shit being shown in this movie. You need to freeze frame certain shit to catch everything.
I know I missed some stuff. That's how much stuff is packed in this movie. And it's one of them joints where after you see it, you're walking out like, yo, like that shit was crazy. You know what I mean?
Happy auditorium.
You don't forget it. Like, things are burned in my brain. It's like, it's still sinking in after you walk out of the theater. And you're still replaying the moments in your head like, God damn, that really did happen. It's one of those kinds of movies. So go see it as soon as you fucking can. With that being said, spoiler time in 3, 2, 1. If you would have told me that Blade, Gambit, Elektra, and X-23 was in this motherfucker, I would have said you fucking lying. I can't fucking believe, yo.
And Chris Evans as Johnny Storm.
Yeah, yo. And the crazy thing is, like, I remember saying that'd be crazy if they had. I remember, like, I was on stream or something like that. I'd be like, that'd be crazy if they had Chris Evans, but he wasn't playing. He wasn't playing Captain America. He was playing a Human Torch. And they held that shit because, like, first you see him and you have no idea. You have no idea. Even Deadpool doesn't have any idea because he sees him like, oh, it's just Captain America. Oh shit. And then he takes the gangster ass cloak off and just flame on. It's like, I can't believe they actually did that shit. I can't fucking believe it. I can't believe it, man. Like, it's, oh my goodness.
Yo, shout out to Chris Evans for being a totally different person than who he is as Captain America.
I mean, this is pre-Captain America Chris Evans, though, because he was in some wild movies playing some wild characters.
Hell yeah, not another teen movie. Remember
yeah,
he was in that shit?
Yeah.
But it's just amazing to see how long he played Captain America. Mm-hmm. And then you see who else he can be playing somebody else. That to me I was cracking the fuck up. He was on some, man, fuck that boy.
Yeah. Just wilding out. And it just felt so good to see because I'm like, this is a movie that everybody's having fun. Everybody. Even fucking Wesley Snipes as Blade is just having the time of his life. I've wanted to see Gambit on the screen for a minute. Like, when the Channing Tatum Gambit thing was gonna happen, and this shit, I was like, I don't know. But then see more of his acting ability, and like we were talking about in Foxcatcher, that's what really made me believe, like, yeah, he can do this shit. So seeing him walk in and address the fact that, yeah, they kind of screwed me over multiple times, like they didn't even let me, you know what I mean, do this shit. It's what we've been saying for a minute, and it was just good to see. And him with the full accent and everything, the Cajun accent, I'm like, yo, that's oh man. That is just wild. Seeing even before that, when he was going through the multiverse and seeing all the different Wolverines, Henry Cavill as Wolverine, Henry Cavill in an MCU movie officially, that's fucking crazy. Because a lot of people say, like, he should play Sentry. You know, he's been MCU since DC fucked him over. Seeing it, and even Deadpool addresses that shit. Like, yo, those motherfuckers, they don't, they treat you like shit. Come on over here.
Yeah, he said, them niggas down the street. Yo, that is another thing I want to bring attention to.
Oh, man.
Like, when I can have a discussion with, like, everybody who sees this shit, like, after the weekend is over, I want to talk to everybody about how Ryan Reynolds didn't give a fuck.
Zero.
He gave zero. Yeah. When I tell you this was the most gangster shit, I compared this movie to Eminem's latest album.
Yeah. Yo, he was throwing shots at everybody. Everybody. Even himself. Like, it was just... This is full Deadpool. Like, him in the MCU, this is the most raw he's ever been. And that's crazy to think about. Even the fucking fight scenes were crazy. But him going through all the multiverses and seeing the fucking Wolverine crucified on the X, which actually fucking happened. Like, that's actual I think it's a comic cover or something like that. Like, that nigga was crucified on the X with all the skulls and shit like that. So that shit is real. Like, usually I don't watch those 1 billion things you missed, videos, but I think I need to watch one about this movie because there was so many fucking things, and they referenced so many things and things in the background and characters and scenarios and comic covers and all that. You're like, God damn, they studied the source material to do this movie. This ain't no fly by night. Oh yeah, I know people want to see this. Let's just go ahead and do it. No, they really did this shit because they even had comic accurate Wolverine. Because people been complaining, Hugh Jackman's too tall. Wolverine is short. So he's like 5'6" or something like that. They had
the midget Wolverine in the joint.
I don't know about midget now. Come on now. I'm 5'6". Come on now.
Well, no. The Wolverine they showed in that movie, he was short.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna use the word midget. Excuse me for saying that. But I mean, damn, he was
compared to everybody else. He probably was 5'6". You know what I mean?
No, I think he was 5'4". In this movie, he was like 5'4", 5'3". Either way, I really. I'm a happy motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
You know how when you first go see a movie like this, you're just sitting there amazed, like, oh my God, you're taking it all in. And then the second time you watch the movie, you're really studying this shit, like, okay, let me see all the stuff that I missed, because, you know what I mean, I was happy as fuck. Let me just actually, I gotta rewatch this shit, because I know I missed some stuff. Because I was smiling like a fucking kid the whole entire time, where I'm like, my eyes fucking glazed over. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe. So, I need to watch it again. Just seeing how, if we get into some particulars, seeing how Gambit was moving with the cards, because like the only time we saw him on the screen was in X-Men Origins Wolverine. Now, not a good movie, but a really good Gambit. Really good Gambit.
And that was played by, what was his name? The guy from Friday Night Lights?
Taylor Kitsch.
Taylor Kitsch, okay.
Who I always wanted to see as Gambit again. I wish he had a cameo in this, but you know, I'll take what I can get. Now, in that movie, he had like a couple minutes of fighting, and then he got shut down and brushed to the side. So it's like he had so much potential, but they didn't let it be realized. In this joint, they gave everybody their moment, because they all fucking grouped up and said, "Yo, we wanna do this shit for real. We want our ending, motherfucker. We want our ending, because they fucked us over. We've been in limbo, and they sent us here. You know what I mean? To get rid of us, they fucking sent us here. We want to do this shit again one final time.
The right way.
Fucking Elektra, she was snapping. X-23 was snapping. Blade was snapping. And he was OG Blade. Like, wasn't nothing compromised about him or nothing. He had the quips. He was talking like it was the 90s. All that shit. Because Blade is the one that started all this shit, yo. Pre-MCU, pre-all of that. Blade started all of this shit as far as R-rated Marvel movies, as far as really good comic movies. Before Blade, I don't know if there was ever a legit comic movie that was on that level. He started all of this. So to see him, that was just, oh my. And to see Logan just full R-rated the whole film. Full R-rated. Even Deadpool said it. You know what I mean? Your only R-rated film was the last one. Like, it's just, to see him like this. And not only was it just spectacle like that, his moment with X-23 was straight up Logan shit, because like it was full of so much emotion. It's like they wanted you to remember, like, yeah, we do this shit for real. Like, remember how Logan broke you? Check this shit out. And that one scene was just like, it was really, really fucking, when he's just going over the story and she's just there listening and like trying to stop, like, oh no, let me say it, because you know it's therapeutic for him. So because we don't know why he's you know exiled and shit like that, and why everybody hates him. But when he actually goes into the story and you see the raw emotion, he reminds you, I do this acting shit for real. Watch this shit. Don't cut the camera. Look at me. My eyes are gonna well up because I'm really feeling this shit, because I'm really the character. Hugh Jackman is really Wolverine, yo. It was just so many moments like that in this film where you're just like, God damn. Fucking Matthew McConaughey was one of the Deadpools. Matthew McConaughey. No.
The Western.
He probably was. That was probably him.
I think he was the dude with the boot.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because the voice.
Yeah.
I knew,
yeah.
I'm stupid, but I ain't dumb. I knew I heard. I knew I wasn't crazy.
I don't know who the lady Deadpool was, but I probably know her too.
Somebody fine as fuck.
Yeah, you could just tell. Even with the mask off, with the mask on, you could tell, like, damn, she bad as fuck. You know what I mean?
I thought it was Charlize Theron at one point. I said, hold on, she got height.
Like, I was trying to read the credits when it was scrolling, but I was just like, my eyes were still glazed over, so I only called a couple joints. I swear Ben Stiller was in this shit. I swear I saw Ben Stiller too, but I don't know if that was actually him or not. But I gotta see the movie again. It's just so much I want to talk about that, but I'd have to do a play-by-play.
It's impossible.
When this shit hits streaming, I'm watching this shit again. I can't fucking wait. This was well worth the wait. Everybody gave 120%. They killed this shit, man. They fucking killed it. From the music to the intro with Bye Bye Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.
He's doing the dance moves and shit while the credits is coming. He's fucking niggas up with the adamantium skeleton. The fact that they start the fucking movie at Logan's grave from Logan, and he digs him the fuck up because he's like, oh no, he ain't really dead. He can't die.
He pulls him out.
He pulls him out. He just
oh yeah, he's fucked up. But
damn,
like, I'm not even trying to dive into this part or this portion of the review too deep. But I would like to say this, like, for someone who likes to go to the theaters as much as me and you, it feels really good to see an actor like Ryan Reynolds really take his time and fully invest his time on set. You can tell who really likes what they do, and you can tell who reads, who it's like he does his homework, and when he's on set, he's not just sitting there saying, all right, let's film.
Yeah, he's not phoning it in.
Right, because I've seen a lot of movies where I asked the actors, like, did you not see what the fuck they were doing before they yelled cut? And I just really enjoyed this movie. I'm really happy because I like well-made shit. And I don't want to hear people say, well, he had the budget for it. No, this is a really well-written movie. He cared about his project.
Listen, miss me with that because the first Deadpool barely had a budget.
And it was good.
Like, they made what they made with scraps damn near. In the grand scheme of things had to get cut, and they still made an incredible movie. And I don't know if this is a conspiracy theory or not, but that first Deadpool movie would have never came out if someone didn't leak that test footage. Someone, probably being Ryan Reynolds, we don't know that, allegedly, because if not, that shit would have stayed on the shelf. It would have never been made. They knew what the fuck it was. That's how, somehow that ended up on the internet. Somehow, like, oh, I don't know what happened. Oh shit, it's there now.
So somebody,
oops. On some Casey Jones and Ninja Turtles 1 type shit, pulling the lever. Oops.
Then when the shit dropped, you got the face from the chick on Man of Web. Who leaked it? Dumbasses.
So
shit.
Somebody leaked that shit, and that's the reason why we're here today, because that shit went out to the masses. Everyone saw like, yo, this looks incredible. Make it. And then, it got made. I mean, budget was probably cut a few times, but it got made. That's the important thing. Which spawned Deadpool in the universe, which got greenlit for a second one with a higher budget, which catapulted that character into the stratosphere in popularity, which is why we're here today. So thank you to whoever leaked that footage, whoever you may be. I'm not gonna say no names because we don't really know, but I appreciate you. I appreciate what you did, because that is the reason why we are here today. And Ryan Reynolds is somebody that is spearheading this whole entire thing. He loves the character. He loves what he does, and he puts his best foot forward. He's doing this shit for real. He's not phoning it in, because not only does he love the character, he knows how we feel about the character. And how everybody was talking about, yeah, the Disney's gonna fuck it up. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm not gonna let that shit happen. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna do this shit. He even throwing shots at MCU. It's like, yeah, it's at a low point right now, but he's like, Wolverine, welcome to the MCU. You're coming in at a low point, but it is what it is. We're gonna turn this shit around.
I ain't gonna hold you. When you go watch this movie, you'll understand what we're saying when we say this shit was half movie and half diss track.
It's like,
I've never seen no shit like this before.
It's like Deadpool saying they're not like us, because he just walking in there just throwing shots at everybody.
Niggas out here catching strays, Fox minding their business. Oh, what the fuck?
Whole fucking logo in the fucking
in the dirt,
in the void too. Like the logo's in the void,
where it should be.
in the dirt. Like, god damn,
it should be.
And what is so dope is after the movie, while the credits are rolling, it's almost like a swan song of the Fox Studio X-Men movies, because you get behind the scenes footage of all the movies, the X-Men, both Fantastic Fours, You know what I mean? All the joints, and it feels like you saying goodbye properly, because it's over now, and it's under the Disney's umbrella, so it's like you're properly saying goodbye to all that, and it felt nice seeing all that, everyone having fun on set, and because they did set out to make good movies. Some of them were good, some of them got fucked over, and it is what it is. That's the past now. But either way, we're here now. Deadpool is in the MCU, and his first entry is incredible. A lot was riding on this, and it was incredible. I'm pretty sure people are going to nitpick some stuff because, not everybody can be completely happy no matter what you get. But me, personally, all I give a fuck about is how I feel. I feel fantastic. I feel great. What I saw, I can't stop thinking about. I'm going to go see it again and again and again. When it finally hits streaming, I'm going to watch it again and again and again. I just can't wait to talk about this movie, man. I can't wait to talk about it. Being in a full theater with people clapping and laughing and all that shit, it felt good again. It felt great. We all laughed in unison together. We all like, goddamn, oh shit, oh, Blade walk on screen, oh, that type of shit. X-23, oh, you know what I mean? Yes. I missed that shit, man. I fucking missed it, and it was good to have that again. So I want to just say thank you to Ryan Reynolds and everybody else that made this shit happen, because y'all made me feel like a kid again, and that's exactly what I want to feel like in a theater. I appreciate y'all motherfuckers. Y'all fucking killed it. Egg? Come on. You know what time it is? Run that. Egg. Go get it, hey, motherfucker! Hey! What the hell you... Everything in this game is crazy. Man, what the fuck? You're not even holding the camera. Bitch. Get your bitch ass off of there. Let's go for a ride. Take a picture of this.
Oh man.